Lucas.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so grateful that you let us go earlier. You know, when we record in the afternoon, I get a little fuzzy. I get a little sleepy.
That is your gassiest time of day.
Well, and this is my first coffee of the day.
A late start.
So I've started drinking coffee in the late morning because a friend of mine who's a personal trainer and dietitian, whatever, was like, I was talking to him about my energy levels.
Uh-huh.
And he said, when you wake up, what's the first thing you drink? I go,
I blast myself in the face with a spigot of coffee.
I go, coffee. He goes, you got to do some water. You got to do some pink salt on top. And I'm telling you what, even on 5 hours of sleep, if you just start your day with water.
Those lamps. Like, just a big salt lick.
Oh, honey, this mouth can go wider.
Oh, yeah. That's I guess I do also do coffee. I mean, the first thing I do in the morning when I wake up is I immediately roll over, I wipe the tears out of my eyes, and I call my agent and I say, Fishbine, what do you got for me?
Tell him double or nothing or choke.
Yeah. And then he says, we've got another Depends commercial. And I say, no.
Lisa Rinna made a ton of money on Depends.
Did she really?
Made a ton. She was like, of all the gigs she had in the 20 years leading up to Housewives, she was like, that was the most she ever got
The
paid.
finance probably won.
Actually, I think she might have made more money off of that Depends commercial than she even did on Housewives.
The world is crazy. It's crazy world. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But my agent hasn't found me anything yet. So.
No.
To the day. So, okay. So you did one coffee as of yet. You went to our cafe that I was not well liked at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming Thunder Road.
I actually went to Enigma. I don't think you've been there. It's right down the street. I actually think this is the best coffee in our part of West Hollywood.
I was going to say, it doesn't taste like the normal malty.
I like malty coffee. I don't actually know what that means, but you always tend to point that out if we try a coffee place. And I go, oh, this is good. You go, you like malty.
Yeah, I don't like it. I want a smoky, earthy, complex coffee. You just want to get hit with an inflatable, squeaky malt hammer.
That's like this is reminding me of back when I was drinking and we would taste wines and sample. They would like, the waiter brings it to the table. You swirl it, you sniff it, you go, like what?
Stone fruits.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. No matter how much money I ever get, I will never care about that kind of thing.
I remember at one of the restaurants I worked at, they did really just like an asshole. They did these really craft cocktails, like really niche. Like they used Sotol as one ingredient, which is and they'd be like, the tasting notes are like kind of like sweaty socks and like a green vegetal finish. And I'd be like, I need two adjectives from you so that I can tell some fuckstick at the table what they're drinking. Okay.
Yeah.
And the bartenders there hated me because I'd show up to work and I'd sit at the thing and I'd go, I was going to be somebody. So they never, ever wanted to help me.
Yeah. Cocktail making is fun, though. I enjoy that because there's a science to it. Are you okay, baby?
I dripped iced coffee into between me down there.
Yeah, and you're barely wearing anything.
I'm barely wearing anything. And this is gray. These are gray shorts.
Is that a Lumen shirt?
It's a Lumen shirt.
Severance.
Yeah. Are you severed?
No. How dare you? Oh. We have to change subjects. This is going against the company policy. This is in the handbook. I just reread the social media part the other day. It's like, am I breaking rules? No. Okay.
Yeah. What are we talking about today? What happened to you?
Dogs. Pets.
He got that dog in him.
I got that dog.
What happened?
Okay, so I'm a dog owner. I've talked about Stevie pretty much every episode. Yeah. And
that blanket there is made out of her fur.
I was walking my dog. You stop that. That's horrible. You know she's brown.
Anyway, you were walking.
And this person had their aggressive dog without a leash.
Oh. Now, describe the dog to me.
And look, I don't want to stereotype. I don't want to discriminate. But it was a boxer. And I know you like boxers.
I grew up with boxers.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll find their
boxers are just intimidating. And so it kind of looked
dumb.
It looked at my dog like a meal. And then the owner goes, hey, Biscuit.
Love a dog named Biscuit.
And like Biscuit's like, and I'm like, all right, already dog probably needs to be on a leash. And he goes, he's fine. And he's across the street from me. I go,
I don't know that.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, dogs are unpredictable.
This was here in an hour.
This was back in my little neighborhood over by Runyon.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And so then I just got to thinking, because as a person with a dog who brings her dog everywhere, likes to bring them into coffee shops,
It's
likes
called being
to.
codependent.
So let's dig into that. But first, let me make my first point.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, did you apologize?
No,
Thank you.
I didn't mean to.
It's like we have kind of changed for the worse, I think.
Yes.
When it comes to dog culture, put your dog on its leash, because it's not about your dog being well trained. It's about the other people around you feeling comfortable.
Right. Well, it also, as you said, dogs are unpredictable.
Yes.
You just never know what's, even a really well-trained dog, there are times you simply cannot control its every move. One of the best bro fags here in LA, he has a little Chihuahua Papillon mix. Fantastic dog, extraordinarily well-trained. I don't think I've seen a better trained dog just a civilian dog.
Yeah.
And he put it through, I guess, the training that dogs go to be seeing eye dogs. So it's actively been trained against running out into intersections.
Right.
It knows to listen for like the tones on the crosswalk signs. And
Yep.
so he walks this dog everywhere without a leash, and people do give him grief for it because it's a tiny little dog and it's not on a leash. But he's extraordinarily well trained, which of course never works. We're like, no, he's well trained. Like that never helps.
Yeah.
And boxers can get to be really big. Like they can be.
Well, and to your point earlier, obviously the dog you just mentioned was trained to not run into the intersection. Where I live, it's right by Sunset Boulevard. I'm like, you're an idiot. Like that dog just hightails it, sees a squirrel, gone.
Exactly. That's my.
Another guy in the neighborhood, he'll leave his door wide open. He lives in one of those like duplex apartments, and his dog will just like lay out on the lawn. It's a little French bulldog, and it doesn't run away. I believe that it's not going to run into traffic. However, we live near a mountain.
Yeah. Critters.
Coyotes, literally all the time.
A great golden eagle.
Yes, and coyotes aren't going to kill my dog. It will kill that dog.
Yeah, I know. The Mongols are nearby. They've been hunting at them.
To your point earlier about codependency, number one, yes. Okay, not escaping those allegations, not trying to.
No.
Alternative perspective as far as bringing and why I would bring my dog to a coffee shop in LA. I don't have a backyard.
Yep.
And so you think, okay, how can I get out of the house? How can we make this enjoyable for everyone? I'm like, oh, coffee shop.
Yeah, I mean, the animal needs to get out and see things.
Yep.
And like, it kills me that cats can be indoor cats and they just like, their entire life is spent either in an apartment, a cat carrier, or a vet's office. And that is, they seem okay. They seem pretty chill sometimes.
I dated a guy who was like, oh, he's watching TV. It was the cat looking outside the window. So now every time I think of a cat, like just like destined to be outside wondering what's in the world, I'm like, oh, he's just watching TV.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, LA is going to make me, and this is probably going to be my worst take of the year. LA could make me into a not dog person.
Why is that?
Dogs, grew up with dogs. I treasure just a big, dumb boxer. Love it. You know what I mean? A little Chihuahua that you can, pet. Nice. Stevie, adorable. Wonderful. Winsome child, except when she barks.
Yeah.
There's just something about, like, you walk into a cafe, you walk into a grocery store, name a place in LA somebody's going to try and bring their dog in, and it's going to be the wrong type of dog to be there.
Yeah.
I've seen people's dogs attack other dogs at the cafe, and the owner's just like, hey, we talked about that. And that's all they'll...
I know.
That to me is utterly beyond the pale. That I'm like, no, okay, we gotta shut this down until we figure out what's going on here.
So I concur with that message. As someone who brings their dog into a cafe, like I'm one of the people. My dog doesn't do that. But I know that if I'm bringing her into a coffee shop where there's already two other dogs, I'm like, nope, we can't be here.
Good about that. The other thing is like, the noise is now living in an apartment with relatively thin walls, and everybody in LA loves a little dog.
They do.
I love my neighbors, really, truly. I'm extraordinarily lucky with my neighbors. A lot of barking dogs, a lot of little barking dogs going on here. And even better, to my neighbors' credit, they love you guys. I've been noticing it's tapering off, but when like the first... all I can do when that happens is I just think to myself like, glad that won't last forever. And like trying to do a mind hack into being like, yep, that's happening now and I can't change it without being a real fucking douche. But it's just, if I was further away from people, if I had a yard, if the dogs had a yard, whatever, that would be a different thing. But
Yes.
you're in close, cheek by jowl. That I can't do. And we also, I mean, growing up, we were also just like the dogs, just they were more or less outside dogs.
Yeah.
It's like if a door in our house opened, there was this tearing, scrambling tornado of dogs running to get out.
Yeah.
You had to shut the door behind you so fast.
That
because you didn't want
sucks.
this dogs to
Yeah.
out. Like we love the dogs, but like the training did not take, and we had a gigantic area for them to run around in. So
Yeah.
it was like, they just loved being outside. But some of the dogs really well trained. Some of them, like Christy Gnome's Cricket, just dog Cricket, just really resistant to education. But
Why do you think so many people treat their dogs as children?
they're a lot easier to project onto. A dog doesn't have complicated desires the way a child does. A dog's not going to grow up and choose to be gay or whatever, like your son is. Yeah, I mean, it's just in the same way that like it's easy to pretend like you're this humanitarian in some ways because you're like caring for a thing. It's it's like a stepping stone to a child in some ways.
Yeah. I'm interested in the judgment with that statement.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I haven't dated somebody like this, but friends of mine have dated people like this, where the animal becomes a third presence in the relationship, where it's suddenly it's like, sorry, I would go out with you, but like my dog is, I got to take my dog for a walk, and then he's got to go to the groomers, and that becomes this like weird hanging, like sort of Damocles over the relationship, where everything is always centered around the dog. Example, recently, friend of mine, the dog owner could not leave the dog for longer than 2 hours at a time. So every single date either had to bring the dog with them, or it was like, we can only stick to this radius of places we can go to. And in this guy's mind, he's like, I'm taking such good care of this dog. I am mother of the year. This dog has profound special needs, and I'm here for it. And really, truly, that's, I applaud you.
Are you talking about me?
No.
I was like, I can't tell if you're being mean to me or like if this is reverse psychology or what. Okay.
No. This is an order of magnitude worse than you are. And I don't, like, a friend of mine years and years and years ago was a relationship, and he'd been talking with a guy, and the guy gave him a big list of excuses why they couldn't go out, and he's like, I've been really busy, and like, I'm trying to be better for my dog. I'm trying to take my dog on more walks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
good for the dog, I guess. Like,
yeah, I find it genuinely attractive when people have animals or things that they care about other than themselves. So I was,
because that competes with me.
yeah.
Children? No.
Yeah, but I get it to a certain extent. There is something about the guilt of having to take care of something, and then very specifically, like when I had a friend come to visit, and when we would leave, I always throw Stevie a treat, so she's like not watching me leave because I literally can't watch her watch me leave. Like, and I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know, and it's something about I've taken care of her since she was 8 weeks old. Of course, she's not a human.
Yeah.
But like I'm her whole world.
Yeah, I know.
And so that's such
her face. Her little face is so cute.
And she is manipulative. She does that because she knows it affects me. Like, I know that, and I know that's why dogs do that. But there's such a purity there, and I guess I don't know. Every 2 hours is crazy though. How old was that dog?
It was getting on in its years. It wasn't puppy. It was certainly getting on.
Oh man.
It just, I mean, and
See, so now I empathize more with him.
well, I mean, dog at the end of its life is also super sad.
Yeah.
Like just, but it's a terrible thing to have to like always. It's true.
I'm gonna hate what you're about to say.
So I remember I was trying to.
I just saw a flicker of evil, and I just already can smell it.
It just made me think of how irritating people with dietary restrictions can be. Like, not like the real ones, not like I'm allergic and die from peanuts or shellfish, but somebody's like, oh, I'm trying not to do gluten. And
You have just cut your dating pool like by 80%.
no, I will absolutely.
No dogs, no dietary restrictions. You live in LA.
No. Love dogs. Like I said, if you're the sort of person where I can't go any more than a mile away from
Sure.
home and the dog has to come with us, we're gonna need to re-examine that. We're gonna be like, what are we doing? Cut the fucking umbilical.
What about if I was away, like let's say I was gone for, and this never happens for me because I work from home and whatever. If I was gone all day for work, I had a regular 9 to 5 job in office and we had plans to hang out. And I said, hey, is there any way I could bring my dog? I was gone all day. She needs to get out.
What are the plans?
I suppose 5 p.m. is late for a coffee, but let's say like it's like a coffee shop. Let's say it's like a hike. Let's say it's the beach.
Sure, yeah, bring the dog.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an appropriate, fine place to have a dog.
What about an AMC movie theater?
No.
That is where I'm like, you all are
Real.
crazy.
What are we doing?
When people bring dogs, I've seen a dog and it wasn't a service animal. Well, I mean, it was a service animal, but I've seen a dog in a concert and I'm like, this is bad for the dog.
Oh, yeah.
The dog hates this.
Yeah.
The dog hates the movie theater.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It's like everybody was given an inch and they've taken a fucking country mile with it. And
Yeah.
it's, like, oh, it's a service dog.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And like it hasn't got your marijuana pills on it in like a little cask in its neck. Great. Okay. In the same way that you fools with dietary restrictions. Like I'm only trying to eat kale chips. You're like, okay, fine. Great. Love that. That's a great choice that you're making for your body. I don't need it to come with the force of an inquisition behind it. And like,
Fine. Next time you have a fancy feast and I eat gluten, I will shit in your toilet.
can I tell you? I have been trying to get a fancy feast together for some lesbians.
I wouldn't know because I wasn't invited, but
And you are a lesbian, and I do regret that oversight. But these lesbians, ladies, I love you. I'm always with you. Please answer my text in the group chat. Where he's like, oh, I don't do this. I can't have that. I suggested a meal that everybody could, ostensibly consume safely. And then Julie Berkey, who I love, she's like, I don't really like chickpeas.
and then that's like, Julie, you just made it to my
And then Lars
blacklist.
lentils. I don't really like lentils.
Oh.
Like, I'll get so gassy. It's like, that's the point.
There is something crazy when you offer to do something kind for someone and then they actually give you more direction. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, thanks so much for your willingness to cook for us.
And I would be aghast if somebody came over. Like one time I had somebody come over for fancy feast, didn't know they were vegetarian. And I'd cooked curry, but with chicken in it.
Yeah.
I was horrified.
Yeah.
Nobody had, it wasn't like I had just ignored it. It's just like,
I guess
the hostess, what do I do?
for me with gluten, and like, again, I'm not a full-blown celiac. I just get gassy, gross, sleepy, etc. Like something's wrong there, but like I don't throw up and like I'm not violently ill. When someone cooks something with gluten and I can't have it or like whatever, I never ever get offended. I know other people are different, but I'm just like, oh, well, that I guess sucks for me.
Yeah. But the problem, the way this links is just that when you start to push the boundaries of what's acceptable, when you push the boundaries of people's willingness to, humor you,
Yeah.
that's what's like you're hurting everybody else on your side of the field. Like if you're the sort who's bringing a growling pit bull
Right.
into a movie theater or a concert or whatever, like,
Well, in those venues, to be clear, I only ever see one dog at a time. So it's not like a coffee shop situation where there's 6 of them and you're like, what are we doing here? But it just, I think to your point, it is very selfish.
yeah, the thing is like, again, I know my pathology well enough to know, like, is there a special needs dog at home? Am I going to have to hear about it every time I try and plan something with you?
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm done. I'm not going to try.
That's terrible.
No. I just cannot fucking do it because
Is there a part of your life that doesn't include me? Can't do.
I'll tell you why. Because unless you have a really good relationship with somebody and you are able to tell that this is genuinely what the cause is, how can you tell they're being honest with you?
I mean, that's anything though. Your partner could be like, I sorry, you do stand-up comedy. That's a lot for me.
And most of you, if you have any sense, that's what you'll say. I fully understand that there's deal breakers in the world and some that I can't control, some that are unfair. I got to tell you, if I'm the same way that like in DC, when I would try and get a date with somebody, they're like, oh, this week is slammed. Then next week I've got Monday I'm doing a mixer. My girlfriend's flying in town. Love her. And then I'm on the Hill Wednesday. It looks like I'll be free in May. Because then add on top of that, and then my dog, it needs a new lung. Okay, I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
And for this reason, sharks, I'm out.
And now I'm thinking about just my own personal life because you've opened doors and judgments that I was like, I knew people were judgy, but I guess I didn't know to the extent until now. I'm like, wait, is me having yeah, I suppose it is a hindrance.
I mean, in the purest sense of like, are you able to go out and spend the night with somebody just at the drop of a hat? Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got your wonderful roommate.
Well, and I don't ask him to do like if I'm home, like if I'm in LA, the only time he watches her is if I'm gone. But like if I take her out at like 7 p.m., she's good until like midnight. I mean, she could probably last until the morning, but that's just I take her out.
But I mean, in theory, you're not generally just like up and leaving.
No, and like part of it too is I'm also 31, so it's like I'm not trying to go out every night. Like I am just at a point in my life where I'm like, I want to go to bed at a decent time and like have a decent next day.
Yeah, and to be clear, I don't expect somebody I'm dating to like put the dogs to sleep.
Yeah.
So that we can do it.
I mean, that's what I'm hearing.
You're to hear first. To date Lucas, you need to put your cats to sleep. 2-week trial run. Stevie does not like cats.
She loves cats. She thinks they're amazing.
Oh God, I do want a dog. I do want a little animal.
What's been stopping you?
Just the space. Having a dog in an apartment seems.
That was on my talking points.
Yeah, I just don't want to.
Everyone says that and they think it's an act of humanity. Let me tell you something. The amount of dogs I know where they live in houses where their owners open the back door, let the dog roam around by itself in a yard for hours on end, unattended, and then they shut the door and the dog's been waiting to be let in for like 2 hours and starts barking.
Yeah.
You are not a better person because you live in a house. Because I live in an apartment, I actually have to take care of my animal. I have to take her for 3 or 4 walks a day. We walk like 2 or 3 miles. It is a lot. But then they're always saying that statement as a way of being like, it's kind of selfish if you think about it.
Well, I mean, it's a big dog. It's a little space.
It's the dumbest shit I've
She can't
ever
even
heard.
make her own breakfast.
It's so literally like, that's my whole thing too, is like, she doesn't have fingers. She can't let herself out.
Well, also because I want a big dumb boxer like I grew up with.
Yeah.
And they're rambunctious and they're a lot. And also, I don't want dog hair all over the place at this stage in my life.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, they're expensive.
They are expensive.
My brother's dog, just one morning, he was at home and the dog saw whatever it was outside the window, jumped through the window
Yeah.
and cut itself to shit. Had to go to the vet, thousands on stitches.
Thousands.
All right. I'm just not sprinting to part with that much money right now.
I will say the love I have for my dog is unusual. And do not interpret that as anything fucking gross. I mean, sentimental.
Just codependent.
No,
guys.
it's literally, I've said it before. I think it's an honor. I think it's a privilege. I didn't know I could love something so much. What it has opened up in terms of, I'm always shocked by if I encounter an aggressive dog that wants to kill my dog.
Yeah.
The violence, the fascination of killing something, like that is something new. Like if a dog were to bite my dog, like because my dog has been attacked, so I know what that looks like. I know what that process is. So now when it gets close to that, where if I see an agitated dog come at us, I fantasize about ripping that dog apart.
My God. Yeah, that was when growing up, we had a Jack Russell Terrier and she would get in fights with everything in the woods because, of course, and she got into a fight with a raccoon one night and it was nightmarish. I mean, it was just like,
Raccoons are awful, by the way.
yeah, they were, it was not a good thing. So my dad, I guess the boxer got involved eventually. So the raccoon's climbing up the tree to get away. My dad just got out a shotgun and shot it out of the tree. Like, there's country living for you.
Were you in the country?
Yeah.
Like your home was? I didn't know that.
Rural Delaware.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a neighborhood or like a
Right.
development, but it was wooded.
And you went to school in the city?
No, I mean, I went to school in town.
Sure.
Looks like town to me.
Yeah.
That's right. Glitter nail polish. That's what that was.
You know, there's this weird, and I can't even imagine what mothers or actual parents of humans feel like biologically speaking. Like there's just this thing of like I have to pretend, and my dog is totally useless in a fight. Like just will lose every single fight too. So there's that component. But I went to the dog park on Sunday and there was this dumbass bitch who was walking around the dog park. She was wearing those dumbass shorts that are like in between shorts and capris. She had a shirt on that said, "Ugly people are annoying." She wore a denim jacket and then had a mullet hairstyle like mine, except it was a little more Joan Jett. She thought she was hot shit. She's sitting there talking on the phone about some college girl and how she just has more life to live, X, Y, and Z. Her boy dog was humping another dog.
Yeah.
And the whole time she's like sitting here like yapping away so everyone can hear. The girl dog is like really submissive, like just like trying to stop it. Keeps running away from the dog. I'm watching it. The girl dog's owner's also on his phone. And so I get in the middle of it. I like put my foot, I go, shoo. I like shoot away with my foot. The girl goes, "Are you kicking my dog?" I go, "He's humping her." And she's like, "They'll figure it out." I'm like, "No one's watching." Fuck your rapist dog.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, what was the female dog wearing?
You can't say stuff like that. It's not funny.
They're dogs.
I hate that. Watch your fucking dog. It's uncomfortable for me to watch rape. I understand. I'm not mad at the dogs. I'm mad at the owners.
Was it rape?
Yes.
I hate this. Sister, I got to stop you right now. I hate this.
I hate this too. Why'd you ask that?
I don't.
She was running away. She stopped. Perhaps they were mating. Perhaps she was teasing. Who fucking knows? I don't like it. I stopped it.
I think you're projecting a lot of human pathology onto the dogs here.
There will be no fucking in public spaces, period.
Oh, yeah. Let's not go that far. Let's.
Keep that shit hidden.
What are we doing?
If you sucked dick at a New York train station and got caught, you got caught. I don't care that you did it. You got caught. You should get in trouble.
What was the article?
There's a comment on Facebook saying fascism's here. It's like, this is not fascism. You got caught. You broke the law.
Yeah. Ultimately, what we're saying is manners are so important. Good manners.
Yeah.
And it's just bad manners to suck dick in public.
Have you ever had to tell someone that they shouldn't have a dog who has a dog? Or have you ever had to have an uncomfortable conversation? Because there are plenty of people who are shitty dog owners who have no business taking care of another living thing.
No, I've never had to like intervene in somebody's ownership and be like, "Hey, look, if you don't start feeding your dog, I'm going to call." So I've never done that. Fortunately, I've never had to.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the most I've done is just been like, ask someone like, what's going on? Your dog's been barking all morning. Does it, like, do you need me to take it for a walk or something? Are you going to be gone all day? I'll take it for a walk. It's fine. Like, that's the most I've done.
Well, and we can cut this if we need to. Don't you know someone that like is a flight attendant who just like leaves and the dogs are by themselves overnight?
Oh, well, he, I think, has somebody staying over with
Okay.
him. I'm not 100% certain, but there's usually someone comes to check on them. I don't know if they're staying over, but somebody's
Right.
almost always there to check on the dogs. Sometimes they do bark a lot, but then again, like they're at the other end of the place, so sometimes it's not terrible. If I have my windows open, if I, it's dead silent in here, like the dogs are going off. Yep.
Both hands are on your belly. You're laying down on this couch.
I've got just a glass in my hand and it shatters. Because they are, to their credit, very good guard dogs.
Yeah. Well, when you don't leave the home, that's their whole purpose.
Yeah,
like,
right.
even though they're dogs, like they need purpose. They need a reason to be.
Yeah, I mean, the one is not a good guard dog. He's like a little baby deer and is really, really, squirrely.
Yeah.
And then the other one just barks incessantly at everything. And so this one I don't care for because it doesn't like me. And this is
It doesn't like me.
It doesn't like me. You want a little dog?
I just saw like a fantasy of celebrity deathmatch, you versus this little chihuahua. This little yip yip.
What I'll tell you is what I really truly despise about just hearing the incessant yapping of small dogs in the way that you do in LA is I'm starting to imagine like slapstick,
Yeah.
Wile E. Coyote pianos dropping on them.
What is it about the it's only dogs too where and I love dogs, but I get the violence. I
Don't know. It's just I think it activates something in like the
that must go
evolutionary.
yes, that
That's-
goes far past us ancestrally.
Just after we discovered fire. Like that's, whatever it is, something in my lizard brain heart and my lizard bus is like, oh, there's danger nearby. The dog is trying to let me know I can't find the danger or shut the dog up.
Yeah.
And I'm just at like red alert for the whole rest of the night.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Love my neighbors though.
What do you think of dog Instagram pages?
No, absolutely no. Mm-mm. No. But I will do an armadillo page. No, dog Instagram page. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
No.
I absolutely the fuck will not. There's nothing worse than being like, oh, we're getting more followers. And you look at a dog has got 300,000 followers on the gram. Like, I had a chance to be something and I missed it.
There is an Instagram page where there's a guy who will do a roundup each week of like the 5 funniest dog videos he saw on the internet. I think I'm with you. I am anti Instagram page because, you know, you're using their face and they obviously can't
Yeah.
do it. But I do like dog videos on the internet.
I guess.
Dogs are fucking funny
Sure. I mean,
and they're so sweet.
sure. I mean, so are birds.
No, they're not. I hate birds.
Oh.
Birds are disgusting.
Oh.
Birds have caused so much illness and death.
You mean the noble chicken?
You
hate the
specifically,
chicken?
you could eat the head off of a bird and not get sick because you fuck strangers in caves. The rest of us will die.
I'm on prep, Helen. Prep gives you wings. Wow, I didn't know you had such a deep-seated hatred of birds.
They're disgusting. I hate
Wow,
them.
you and Shara both hate birds.
There's honestly like my favorite conspiracy theory of all time.
Birds aren't real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What about like a great big dumb flamingo?
No,
A peacock.
I think they're pretty.
Okay, all right, that's a start.
But birds are just the ultimate unpredictable. They just, I don't know. They're going to peck you. They're going to, or when I was just in San Diego.
Or the monkeys?
Oh, scary.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
All the monkeys are so cute.
No, you wanted to go see the monkeys in Japan, and I said,
I was heartbroken.
and I will say, under no circumstances will I accompany you to see primates in Japan.
I Ubered by myself in Kyoto to this monkey farm, and it was on top of a 2-mile hike, and it was a really pretty hike. I don't regret it, but I was running low on time, so I ran the 2 miles. I get to the top. Sorry, we're closed.
I was so glad I didn't go with you for that.
Honestly, that was the prettiest part of Kyoto.
Sure.
Do you know anyone?
Yes.
And what are their first and last names? Who have broken up and then they co-parent the dog?
Ooh. Do I? I know couples. I tell couples frequently to break up. Co-parent their dog. No, I don't think I know anybody currently who's. Why? Who are you thinking of?
No, I can't say.
Oh, is it Jennifer Aniston?
Well, what prompted this is I saw on Instagram, and these are people I don't know, never followed, never seen anything before in my life. It just got shot into my ether.
Sure.
And sorry,
Is the expression, yes.
urethra.
Urethra.
Urethra. Roar. So anyway, I got shot this page of this woman who talked about how she went through this breakup with this guy and basically now, and it was a dog page too. And now she has to deactivate the page because she's no longer the sole owner of this dog and that her ex took it in bad faith, took it to punish her.
Yeah, that's a bridge too far. Okay, I think what we've discovered, I'm just not a fan of logistics. That just sounds like to co-parent a dog means you've got to. I'm bored already. I can't do it. I don't want to hear about how like since the break I feel like yeah, let's go out and get dinner. I know it's been hard for you. Like, not Tuesday. I got to get the dog from my ex.
Yeah.
Let's never talk again. I offered to cook you a vegan meal.
And that is an actual logistical item of a breakup too. It's like you're going to share a dog with this person who you're trying to get away from. You're not going to move on.
I think in the instances I can think of friends of mine who had a breakup, a bad breakup, I mean to say, where there was a dog involved, was never about the dog.
Yeah.
The reason that they clung on to the dog was never because they just loved the dog so much. It's because they wanted, they were trying to keep some little foothold in the other person's life in some way. They were unwilling to completely sever the connection. And to me, that was always like, oh, Mary, cut the fucking cord. Like, it's a dog.
It's also just about you're bound for more conflict and resentment.
It's like, it cuts your fucking losses.
You're going to be like, hey, you owe me $60 for the grooming appointment. And the person's like, he wasn't ready to be groomed.
Yeah. I guess like from my upbringing, after my dad had shot the raccoon, I was probably 10 or something at the time at first.
Everett's real name is Joe Beth.
After my dad had shot the raccoon, we also, look over it like a Quentin Tarantino still. Like, all of the... And my dad looks at the raccoon and he goes, well, they make more raccoons. Like, not a lot of sentimentality there.
Yeah.
I could, it would have to be different. If I had a dog that I loved and cherished and all, and I broke up with somebody, like I didn't want to take... I mean, there was that date that I went on where I wasn't going to lose my jacket.
Yeah.
So I do understand the attachment.
I do, of course. Everyone knows I'm attached.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I'm sharing. So it's
that's
from
true.
it's a totally different place of what the fuck do you mean we're sharing this dog? I walk it more. It's my dog. I pay for it more. I love it more. There's no way you love it more.
I that's more my speed. It's
Yeah.
like we can bare knuckle box.
You go find another dog. This dog is mine.
Yeah, that's like I wasn't going to split custody of my jacket.
Yeah.
On that awful date in Seattle.
Right.
God. So glad I got that jacket back. I was not taking an L on that peacoat.
Also, having a dog, one thing that's really strange for me is I actually find that I'm empathetic now towards really not innocent things. I saw a homeless man attack one of those delivery robots, and I felt bad for the robot, even though I hate the robot and it's coming to steal our lives, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, it had no choice in the matter. The homeless person tipped it over on its wheels. Okay. And I understand the irony of feeling bad for a robot instead of the human.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
that's a pretty critical failing.
but even okay, so I went and saw Project Hail Mary. Have you seen it yet?
No.
So Ryan Gosling goes into space. He encounters this foreign object, alien like feature that's basically a rock, and it's called Rocky. And together they work together. It's hard to explain. Okay. But basically Rocky is, for me, and in that movie, a metaphor for like a dog. Rocky served
delivery robots
because they were two different species working together, and through the movie Rocky has to make a lot of sacrifices so that Ryan Gosling can exist, and vice versa. And without spoiling too much, like there's just this impenetrable bond where when I was watching it, I was literally crying because I was like, Rocky is Stevie.
Got it. Okay.
even Emma Stone in Poor Things, she plays this woman who
haven't seen that.
So it's Yorgos Lanthimos' film.
Oh, I'm gonna choose instead to imagine Emma Stone from The Favorite.
No, because I'm talking about Poor Things. But Emma Stone's performance in that movie was, she's a baby in an adult woman's body. It's a baby's brain in an adult woman's body. Yeah. And her physical comedy, the physical performance of it all, she was playing a dog. And I don't say that disrespectfully, but I was like, there's a certain innocence and just plainness. Plainness is the wrong word, but I don't know. I don't know. I also, it's not helpful too when Stevie's sitting on the couch looking at me. I'm like, is there someone in there? I often, I'm like, and my mom will say, I think she's my mom. Oh my God. I go, Grandma Kate? And so we just look at her, we're like, Kate?
Did you ever watch Big Mouth?
Oh yeah.
You know, the pit bull that can recognize its own reflection. Has knowledge of itself. That's Stevie's just on the cusp.
Every time estrogen pops up on that show, Maya Rudolph, like, I don't think we sing her enough praises. How fucking funny she is.
Oh my God. What a great show. What a great program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe one day when I got a big yard and a big man, I'll have a dog.
Well, the good thing about when you get a dog is that you'll already all have the harnesses and the collars.
The hood. I want a pack. I need 2 dogs.
Yeah.
I need them to keep each other company.
I want a second dog. There is just, and I think with age I will care less, but there's just, I feel like I'll get added to some list if I'm single and have 2
You
animals.
still have to read J.R. Ackerley as My Father and Me.
You're obsessed with incest.
No, this isn't about incest. This is dog-cest. I hate that I said that. That is so...
So I am putting out an open job for a co-host on this podcast.
Oh, also, kids, we're taking this show on the road. We're going to Minneapolis in June.
We are. Yay.
We're going to do whatever this is in June in Minneapolis.
My first paid gig as a show.
And maybe other cities. You let us know where you want us. Don't let us know where you don't want us, because that's not nice. Arkansas, we'll see you soon. This is going to be great.
Well, I got something off my chest. I feel better.
And what was that?
Yes.
You got we worked through your complicated feelings about a dog attacking your dog almost.
I think to end on a more strident note, and I'm going to cut most of everything we talked about, so don't worry.
Today's a flop.
No, I think it's a good episode. I think what I'm feeling is I can see I today I was like, oh, we're sick. And I think I think as a species we're sick, and it's funny, and I'm guilty of this very thing too, just what we allow in dogs and what that says about actually what's going on in our own lives.
That's a very good point. Yeah, the codependence is really wearing thin.
And how and I'm guilty of this. I would rather hang out with my dog than some humans.
Oh, sure. I'd rather hang out with your dog than some humans.
But ultimately, it would be really difficult if someone held a gun to my head and was like, save this stranger or your dog. The right answer is,
Who's the stranger? It's Stephen Miller. Oh, save Stevie the dog.
but it just is like, that's an impossible decision for me. And there are going to be people who are going to be like, you're fucking crazy. But I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, do you have to live with it? Do you have to cohabitate with the person you save afterwards? Do you have to open a small business together?
Yeah.
Sure. What are the circumstances? Let's talk.
And this is going to be even cringier, but she at this point in my life is the love of my life. I've never, she's the love of my life. I just could not be more blessed and honored to have her. I don't know. That's so cringy, but
Yeah. I mean, I think my big love of my life is house music.
of all the things, that was literally the most shocking.
You know me, I'm always at a warehouse party.
That was fun. That was good. That was really surprising.
Well, I've been kicked, I've been abused.
That was crazy. Oh,
So kids, go adopt at your local shelter. Go to the kill ones first. It's urgent.
oh, don't. I have to cut that.
Okay, well, that's all the time we've got dogs for. Oh. This has been Let's Get Bread podcast. Welcome back. We hope to see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show.